Hey guys, how you doing? This is Obi with Lion Strong Elite, and I just want to say thank you guys for tuning into another YouTube video of mine and staying tuned. With that said, as I always say to you guys can be anywhere else watching whatever frivolous content that exists on YouTube, but you guys are here watching this video. So I know it's not many of those who watch my videos, but for those who do tune in, I do appreciate you because, as you guys already know, I'm always going to be providing value and information that's practical and something you can quickly implement as soon as you log off the video. So anyway, guys, some simple housekeeping. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel, like the video, so more people can tune in and get the knowledge as well. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So guys, so this video is how energy levels impact income and business. Okay. So it's, when you hear that, guys, it's obviously a no-brainer. When you don't have much energy, you can't really put more into what you're doing, which ultimately affects your ability to grow your business, to continue climbing that corporate ladder, because you can't give as much. So, but with that said, I just want to kind of dive into other reasons why that you guys are probably not aware of, which can affect your ability to continue to grow. Because at the end of the day, guys, this channel is all about trying to tie the knot between nutrition, fitness, and the effect that it has on your professional life. Because unlike most people that give fitness advice, they don't understand how to tie that in, and they don't see how that affects everything. So as a coach, I'm so big on trying to preach and implement not just information or teach information, but to implement strategies that people can utilize, especially businessmen and also men of of prestigious positions, those who don't have much time, things that they can implement so that way they can continue to build on what they're doing, but long term they'll have great success as well. So anyway, guys, we're going to talk about how energy drives performance. So energy drives performance because, like I said in the beginning, you can't put as much in if there's nothing being put into your body. Okay, so when people don't have much energy, they tend to make bad decisions. They tend to not have the ability to be alert, be mindful of opportunities, implement different business strategies, plan better. So all these things, guys, tie into your energy level. Okay, and understandably so, when you're somebody who's in the professional setting, you're building your business, you're in these executive positions, that's a high stress environment. You're constantly having to be overloaded. It comes with the territory. You deal with a lot of chaos, a lot of things that either they're going right, they're going wrong, but whatever it is, you still have to be there to tackle the bear, so to speak, and to find ways to navigate through those waters. So with that said, it's you're gonna be worn out. Oftentimes, you're gonna experience a lot of mental fatigue. But just know, guys, that if you're not doing things to help you optimize how you're feeling, then your ability to do all those tasks that I described is going to be quite minimal. So the fact is that when you are focusing on things such as new training, you're focusing on things such as nutrition. You're trying your best to get 6 to 8 hours of sleep a night. You're staying away from substances that will curtail your ability to put a lot of output out. And anyone that knows me, I'm not gonna be apologetic about this. I really do think that the worst thing people can be consuming is alcohol, drugs and alcohol. And I get it, when you're in these high stress environments, those seem like the easy go-to because you're trying to mask and to cope. But that's all it is. You're not actually taking what you're dealing with and channeling it. This is why I'm so big on training. Training is not only an outlet, but it's something that requires you to treat your body and your health as an investment. So you take the frustrations, you take the stress you're dealing with from being in the position that you're in, and then you put that into training, because what that does, you're able to manufacture all that negative energy into positive energy. You're able to have a clear mind. You're able to have better focus. You're able to have better health, and most importantly, because you're training properly, or at least you're doing a proper strength training program, which ideal, you're going to have a better sleeping routine. And when you combined good food and good nutrition, quality sleep, you put those things all together, it leads you to feeling your best. Now, obviously, the way you go about that, those are systems you have to put into play. But for the most part, when you put all those things together, you feel your best, you look your best, the confidence is there, but most importantly, your self-efficacy is much greater, to the point where any task that is challenging that comes your way, you can tackle with no issues. And this is why I think that all this is full encompassing, and why you should really focus on those basics. Oftentimes, when I work with a lot of corporate guys, a lot of CEOs and entrepreneurs, I mean, these guys, they work extremely hard and they build great businesses, and they're able to lead the people that work underneath them into the right direction. But they always get to this tipping point where they're gonna collapse, and it's only a matter of time. And good thing I get to them in time, to where before they get to that breaking point, we're able to create something to where not only can they continue what they're doing, but they can do it at a much higher level. So, but it all starts with investing in yourself and making yourself that priority, so that way you can make the people around you a priority. So I always talk about how you need to invest in yourself so you have the ability to invest in others, and that people can continue to trust you to lead them, to guide them. They trust your decision making because that you're in the right headspace. So and the thing is, guys, when it comes to that particular notion, your ability to have the best or optimal energy levels is contingent on your leadership. So not only do you have to make the best decisions on your behalf, but when you're somebody who is running a company, you are responsible for people around you. You're the reason why they're feeding their families. You're the reason why that whatever luxuries that they obtain, or how their life is, they're able to have those things because of you. Because not to gloat about it, but I'm just trying to drive home the responsibility that you have for those people. So with that said, guys, it's a lot serious than just, and again, it's a lot serious than just looking a certain way. You need to make sure that you are at your best, so that way those people that count on you can be at their best. And the best way to get people to do what you want them to do is by showing them and leading by example. So this is why I'm so big on clients of mine implementing things with their employees, to where they are motivated themselves to be in shape. It's really easy to convince others to follow your path when they see that you're doing it. And I tell my clients that it's important for you to be at your best, to look your best, so that way when you're instructing those underneath you and you have tasks that you require of them, they're more likely to listen. They're more likely to buy into the program, because they see that you're implementing yourself. And that develops this culture of accountability. It develops a culture of people being reliant upon each other, but always knowing that they can count on each other no matter what. Okay, so as you can see, it's a lot deeper than just yourself. If you're a true leader, if you're somebody who's running a company in which you really care about what you're doing, you're thinking about other people, but you have to be about yourself first. You have to make sure that you're A1, that you're optimal, so that way others can be optimal. And I find it that when I see leaders who, because here's the thing, guys. I always believe, I have a very integrative approach when it comes to many things in life, but I do believe that being a leader is not just being in a position to where you're delegating to those who are under you. Being a leader means that you're the person to do it first. You're the person to provide the best example of what and how something should be done. Okay, so it's easier to lead. It's easier to get people to follow you if it's being conducted and done personally by you. So if you take the time to implement the things we talk about, so that way you can be better, be sharper, it's going to motivate people underneath you, because they know subconsciously that they can't slack off. And they know subconsciously that if you hold yourself to a high standard, not just because you have to communicate it to them, it's because you are naturally telling them this, because it reflects in your actions, the way you speak, but most importantly, how you carry yourself. Okay. So anyway, I just wanted to say that, guys. Once again, the video is, how energy levels impact your income in your business. Simply on a simple end, if you're not feeling your best, you can't give as much as your best. And if you can't give as much, then you can't receive as much. But most importantly, it goes deeper than that. When people are relying on you, you can't be in the proper leadership position. You can't make the best decisions. You can't put people in the right place. You can't plan accordingly, because you're not in the place you need to be. So when you take care of those things through a proper training program, a proper dietary and nutrition regimen, and most importantly, when it comes to recovery, when you implement all three of those protocols together, it serves as a form of allowing you to be at your best. And when you're at your best, guys, that's when everything goes smoothly and when everything goes perfectly. Okay. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to lay that video on you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Once again, before we leave, make sure that you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Like my video, guys, and I'll be back with more content. OB here with Lion Strong Elite, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you and have a great day.